Good.
Yep.
Hey, this is Fred here from Miles Auto Service. Today's question is, how often should I change my wiper blades? So, simple answer is, you change them about every 6 months. About twice a year, you go through and make sure that your blades, this little thin piece of rubber here that has to withstand all of the extreme temperatures of summertime, the blazing hot sun, and then it has to go down to freezing cold and still work and do the same thing to have a nice smooth edge to keep your window clean. What do you change them with? So we have a couple different options here. We have the standard old blade, which is just a multi levered arm that has multi points to hold the blade down in place. And now we have newer ones, which are just a single mono blade that is supposed to work better, holding pressure, holding to the glass. It's worked in my truck. I like it. It's working. So we're starting to suggest these to different customers of things they can use to replace. Another important part is to make sure your washer solvent is full. You have to keep this window clean. This is your window to the world. This is how you're seeing where you're going, what's moving, what's going on. So you have a couple different flavors of which way you can go with your solvent. You have the standard, just regular old windshield washer solvent that we've had for years and years and years. And now we're getting into a water repelling Rain-X style fluids. These guys will put a waxy film on your glass. This lets the water beat up a little easier, makes it a little easier to get the water off and a better view for you to see what's going on down the road. It's safer for you. Their basic function is just not to freeze up. It's an alcohol-based liquid that sits in your washer bottle. You want to make sure that it's not going to boil away when it's too hot in your engine, similar to an antifreeze. But more importantly, not that it's going to freeze up as a solid block of ice once it gets into wintertime, once it starts getting cold out. So you want to make sure you have a strong enough concentrate to be sure that the solvent is going to pass through and make it to your windshield. And if you can, get a little fancier and get some Rain-X going on, it makes it a little easier for you. So that's our tip for today. Thanks.